So I'm going to be recording this so that they can see it. So we have like only like 35 minutes to like, it's like only limits us to 45 minutes or 35, whatever I said. So, I have this like PowerPoint thing that I made. So I'm going to share my screen and let me know if you can see it. Um, so, can you see this? Just nod your head. Yes. Okay. Um, so I'm going to start. If you have questions, I can't see your chat right this second. So after I get done, I will let you ask questions. Otherwise, I'm going to focus on Wednesday being a question day. So if you have questions, pop on. Are you going on your phone now, Sandy? I see you're like, I'm like, why is she on there twice? Okay, anyway. Okay, so this is where I'm going to start. Okay, go. Okay, so first, before I start, I'm going to share how I got started with coaching. So I got a message on Instagram from my coach, Annie, in November of 2018. And she messaged me and was like, hey, this is super random, but I love your profile. Like, the basic invite pretty much, which I tell Sandy all the time, like, God, I hate that basic invite. But it's like, hey girl, thank you so much for following me. I appreciate your love. I want to know if you're interested in these at-home workouts. And at the time, I had gained some weight and I was in a new relationship and I was like, I don't need to work out. I'm fine. And so I ghosted her for like 3 months, which like everyone does to me and like everyone does to everyone because that's just what we do. Because we don't want to do what they say because we're like, oh, we're fine. We don't need them. But in reality, I really did need her and I just didn't give her the opportunity until I hit my breaking point. So in December, like literally the day before Christmas, I was like, oh my God, I'm fat as shit. I need to lose weight. So, which I wasn't, but like I'm a girl. So like, we all can relate. And so I said that I was going to try these programs. So I started with a 2-week trial and I fell in love. Let's just say like I loved doing them, but like I didn't do them. Like I don't know why. I can't explain it, but like I did 3 workouts from Christmas or from Thanksgiving to just Christmas because like I don't really know why. Like I had bought everything and I had the products. I just like couldn't get myself to work out. And I see a lot of people struggle with that. Like when they start, like they're really good for like 2 months and then they die off on it. And it's like, yeah, I understand it's hard to do it at home, but like it's worth so much and you can still see results. So that's where the coaching thing came into aspect for me. So I started full blown like Christmas. I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking do this. Like I need to do this every day. And I got Logan to be on board with me. And so January like 1st, I was like sharing stuff on Instagram, but like I wasn't coaching yet. And I didn't really think that coaching was the thing for me, but like Annie was like, give me 1 week of you posting and I want to see the response you get. So I was posting and people were like commenting and people at work were like, what are you doing? Like, it seems pretty interesting. And so January 9th, I was in the Aldi parking lot in Dubuque. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I was like, Annie, send me the link to coach. Like, I just want to do this already. And she's like, oh my God, yay. Like, I think you'll be so great. And oops, I didn't mean to click that. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Anyway, I was kind of like full blown, like, okay, let's do this. So I made a post that I was coaching and I just started signing up people. And primarily, this is what I'm going to tell you in this PowerPoint is it's not as hard as you guys think. People tell me all the time, like, I can't do this. This is not for me. Okay, listen to me. Like, you can do this. It is very simple, as Sandy can tell you. I'm not going to say all you do is share your journey and post because there's more to it than that. But the simplicity of it is you share your journey and post. People tell me all the time, I can't coach, I'm not in shape. Okay, neither are any, realistically, none of us are at our goal weight or at our goal, whatever, size. But people need to see that you're on your journey, and that's when they follow you, and that's when they join you. And that's what people need to see for them to be like, I can join this girl. If you're already like a ripped badass bitch, they're not going to join you because they're like, fuck, I'm never going to fucking get like her. Like, what? So I am on my journey, obviously, and that's why I get people to sign up, because they're excited and they want to see like my results, but they also want to know that like I'm not this perfect little girl who is in the best shape of my life. I still eat donuts and drink alcohol, and I can still get results. So here's where I start the presentation. So my first slide is what we do as coaches. So primarily we share our journey and invite others to join us. So I've probably invited Bree for like, I don't know, almost a year now. And I've said like, come on, do this. It's so fun. It's so fun. Like, whatever. And she finally just said yes. Like, it takes time. So don't tell me like, I've invited my friends like 5 times and they're not saying yes. Okay, listen, it takes time. Like, people are not going to say yes every time the first time you invite them. And you might have people that will say yes the first time you invite them. Great. But like, don't count on it. Like, I'm sure Sandy can tell you the same thing. It's hard for people to say yes. And it's hard. What I think is like baffling is like, it's $160. Like, some people spend $40 every weekend at the bar. Like, shut up and don't tell me that $160 is that much money. $160 for the whole entire year for you to get fit and do it at home when no one's judging you. Like, it's easy to sell, but like at the same time, it's hard to sell. Like, you have to put the right words and the right kind of emotion into it, and they'll follow you. So something that's been working for me more often is using my voice text when I'm sending messages instead of typing out a long paragraph. People tend to ignore me when I type out a long paragraph because really, who has time to read that? And people want to hear my voice and want to put a voice to my face and to my reaction, to my emotion, for them to say yes. So I've started doing that the last few months, and I'm getting a lot better results than I was in the beginning when I was sending all this paragraph. Like, I need to talk the way I talk, and for people to be like, okay, I understand what is all in this package. And sometimes it's hard to put into words everything that's included because there's literally so much. So you can do this in person or via social media. I do most of mine via social media. I'm thinking about having like a info session at PerkUp, only because I have the convenience of using it whenever I want. But if I didn't, I would never like rent out space or something and do this sort of thing. Instagram is what works for me. I have just recently switched to Facebook a little bit, but like, I'm not really trying to actively get people on Facebook. I more or less just use it as like a motivational page. And if people reach out to me via Facebook, then I answer them. But Instagram is where I send all my invites and post every single day. And I just attach my Facebook story to my Instagram story. And if I'm like crazy, like batshit and like swear a lot, then I don't post it on my Facebook story. But if it's like my normal stuff, like my sweaty selfies and my dance parties, then I do that to my Facebook story, just so my Facebook kind of like, they see what is going on, and then they ask me about it, and then I give them more information. I haven't really targeted the older age, mostly because they don't want to change their ways and they don't want to do this stuff because they think it's too hard, which there's plenty of programs out there for them to be able to do. So that's another story, but I just use Instagram because that's what works for me, and I already have followers on Instagram, so I just reach out to them. It's also about focusing on being the best you. So everyone wants to be in the best shape, right? So we try to, I don't know about, like, I'm sure Sandy can say the same thing. Coaching has made me so much more accountable. I sometimes would skip weeks of my workout because I'd be like, obviously I skipped weeks. Like, I did 3 workouts from November to December, but I like, coaching is like, okay, I need to get my ass in shape. Like, I can't be telling these girls work out every day if I'm not doing it too. And what's been the hardest thing for me the last month and a half is not working out, but telling you guys like, oh, you better get your weekend workout in, but I'm like sitting over here not getting it in. But I can't, obviously, for health reasons, but that's another story too. Like being accountable and posting your sweaty selfies and posting your dance party and tagging your girls in water chugging contests and stuff like that, that gets people excited. And that's what helped me get my best results. I would say I got my best results from Transform 20, and I hosted my challenge group and I did giveaways, and I made sure that I got my workout in first before I poured into others. And that's a big deal. And if some of you are like, I'm not getting results, I'm not putting as much into this as I can because I know some of you could give more, that's when coaching might help you. And the last thing, the best benefit that I've had is helping others change their lives. I've had girls who have seen tremendous results, and I've had girls that have seen very little results, but it still is a change. And it's leading a healthy lifestyle and building that inside of them so that they know exactly where they can go with this. And I get messages all the time that are like, you don't know how much you've helped me, or you got me started on something that has changed my life every single day for the past 3 months. Or I didn't think I could ever get out of this depression, but you made me happier. So that's the type of messages that remind me, okay, this is why I do this. And this is why I make an impact while making an income. So, sorry about my voice. It's like kind of dying. I don't know what's happening. Okay, anyway, a day in the life. So people always ask me like, what do you even do? And I'm like, okay, like it's hard. It's very hard to explain to people. And I'm not gonna lie, people are judgy all the time. Like I've literally probably lost 300 to 400 followers on Instagram because people are like, she's annoying. Okay, well, what I like to say is like, I don't give a shit what you say because I'm making money over here and I'm helping people get in the best shape of their life. So if you're going to judge me and you're going to unfollow me on Instagram, I don't need you. And I'm not here for your bullshit. A lot of my mom's friends are like, what is that stuff your daughter's doing? And she like, honestly, I don't even think my mom knows how to explain it, but I don't care. Like if they ask me, I know how to explain it, and that's all that matters. So you kind of have, when you coach, you kind of put yourself out there. Like you are sharing your journey, you're sharing the raw you're sharing vulnerable moments, you're sharing yourself all sweaty, you're sharing videos where your form will not be 100% all the time, but it's okay, and you're going to get people to join you, I guarantee. So working on yourself first. You can't fill up other people's cup if you don't fill up yours. I'm sure you guys have heard that before, but personal development and podcasts have helped me so much in the last 2 months because I've been so mentally unstable. And it helps like realizing you got to work on you before you help others. I can't tell you guys like, oh, it's going to be okay, you're going to see results, you just got to do this, if I'm not listening to those myself and understanding that I can't fill you guys up and boost you guys up if I don't boost myself up first. So that's what personal development has helped me with. I just listen to Rachel Hollis because she's like a badass, and I read her books. And although I haven't had much time in the last couple months, I just realized that even 15 minutes every day will help. And I'm in the car for more than 15 minutes every day, so that's when I listen to my podcast. And sharing your journey. I make my journey very unique, I'd say. Like, I would say that I haven't had the greatest, like, physical change. I've lost weight, yeah, but, like, I've always been pretty fit for my size. Like, I'm always going to have big thighs and a small waist, but that's just the way I was built. But I haven't had, like, oh, my God, I lost 100 pounds. Yeah, then it would be easy for you to coach because people are going to be like, oh, my God, how'd she do it? But even if you don't have a big physical change, you can still have a unique journey and sharing your struggles, being vulnerable. I got so much response from being vulnerable this last weekend of saying like, hey, I've been going through some health shit and this is what's going on and this is why I haven't been working out. And I know it's hard sometimes to put yourself out there and say like, yeah, I'm like having so many health problems right now and I don't know what's going on, but this is what I do know. Because people are like, listen, even if you are doing that, You are such an inspiration, and you are helping me push every day, because you still have to show up for your followers, even though you might not be working out that day, or even though you might not think like this is going to help anyone that's following me, because most likely it will. Even if you post a simple tip like, hey, pick an unsweetened tea instead of a sweet tea, you'd think people know, but they don't. Like, it's something as simple as that could help them, and that's a silent thing. They're watching you and you don't know that, but it's being there and being present every single day on your social media is going to get them there to follow you and to ask you about your journey. Okay. How do I like go back with that? Okay, so inviting others. Inviting is the hardest part of coaching, for sure. Because in the beginning, I'm not going to lie, you're going to have so many people coming to you, you're not going to need to invite. Which I shouldn't say that, because everyone on our training pages say you have to invite no matter what. But like, I never invited in my first few months, because so many people were watching my stories and following my journey that it wasn't hard for me to sign up 2 to 3 people every month. People were like, what are you doing? I want to do that. Give me a free trial, blah, 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 blah. So finding your tribe based on like things you enjoy is going to be easy for you in the beginning, because your followers are most likely already your friends, or already people that love your profile. So it's not going to be hard for them to say yes to you. The hard part comes when 6 months in, you need to start inviting people, because you're not getting consistent signups every month. So you should aim to 2 to 3 people every month, which is not hard. Trust me. In my first 6 months, I signed up 10 plus people every month. So you can do this. It's 2 to 3 people. Think of 2 people, 3 people that you want to sign up every month, and just gauge that. And then you'll get more people as you start to show up every day, as you be consistent, as you have results, and as you share your journey on social media or in person. That's how you get those followers, and that's how you get to invite others. So inviting is hard to train, because mostly it's just like how you are. Like, I invite, like, I don't know, I would say 20 people every other day. I don't do it every day. I don't have time for that. But I focus on inviting those who watch my story every day. So I invite, like, hey, I've seen you've been watching my stories for like 2 months now. Like, what are you doing, girl? Are you ready to join me? Like, I'm like straight up. I'm not like, hey, thank you so much for loving my profile. Like, I love that you're doing that. Like, I hope you're having the best day ever. Would you be interested in joining my next boot camp? No. I'm like, listen, bitch, I've seen you've been watching me. Why don't you join me? Like, you got to be you. And that doesn't work for everyone, but that's what works for me. And it might not work for me, like, I don't know, a few months down the road, but like, that's what's working for me now. So I'm going to keep using it. But you are their guiding, you are their shoulder to cry on. You are anything that they need in this journey. So you're providing accountability and support every single day. Whether you think you are or you're not, you are. So hosting challenge groups every single month. People need accountability. People need support, because let's be real. If we had this online fitness thing, if I didn't post every day, are you getting your workout in? Are you eating well? Would you do it? No, because you'd be like, what's the difference? She doesn't know if I'm doing it or not. And for me, once I see other people getting their workout in, I'm like, damn, I gotta get my workout in, or I gotta eat healthy, or I gotta track my food, because it's important to me. So checking in with your girls on your team and making sure that they're getting their workout in. And what I do is every month I see the girls, I message the girls who aren't being active, and I'm like, hey, is everything okay? Like, I just wanted to check in with you. I haven't heard from you in a while. I just want to make sure you're getting your workouts in, or if you're struggling with something, let me know. And another thing about being vulnerable is you'll have a lot of your girls on your team, or a lot of people randomly be like, oh my God, I'm going through the same thing. Like, I'm so glad you shared this. And that's the kind of support and accountability that you need to provide. And I think once I started doing that accountability every single day on my team page, that's when I got a lot more response to the girls I have saying, like, thank you so much for doing that. It helps me when I see other girls doing my workout. I want to get mine in too. Okay, so a lot of times when I bring up coaching to people, they're like, no, that's not for me. I can't do it. I don't have time, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so these are the common concerns with coaching. Believe me, I had the same things And let me just tell you, Sandy started coaching. She was my very first coach. And she was like kind of doing it in the beginning, like signed up a few girls her first few months and then kind of took a few months off. And this summer when I graduated, I was like, hey, like, are you ready to do this? Like, let's do this. And she's like, I'd really like to, but like, it's just not for me. And I was like, whatever, bitch, it's for you, but whatever. And she was like, okay, like, kind of like, no, Mackenzie, it's not for me. Well, in September, this bitch signed up like 8 people. Like, okay, this is easy. All you gotta do, she created a coach page on her Instagram. She didn't want to share on her normal page. That's fine. Your preference. If you want to create a different page so you don't annoy your followers, then do that. Or you can use your basic page like I do and annoy your followers because it's funny. And she just hit the ground running. She signed up 8 people because she was like focused on it, and she was sharing her journey, sharing her workout clips every day, sharing her healthy eating habits. And then she lost like a lot of weight in Morning Meltdown. And so people were like, yeah, let's do this. That's the thing. Like, you have to be consistent and it will pay off. So common concerns. I don't have time. Okay. We all don't have time. Listen, I don't have time to do 4 more jobs, but do I do them all the time? I don't know why. That's just the way I'm built. But fitness is a passion for me. So I'm going to do this job. Whether it kills me, I'm going to do this job. Do we do things we love? Yes. So do it. I love helping people. I love trying to save people. And I know that people have potential. So I put this into business. I work this business 1 to 2 hours a day. Sometimes I don't even work it. Like normal Mondays, I have lessons. I go to work from 8 to 5. I have lessons from 5:15 to 7:30 usually. And then I drive home, I eat dinner, and I go to bed. Do I care about my business? Of course I do. But do I have time to do all this work on my business? Hell no. I'm tired. So do I share throughout the day like, hey, good morning, everyone. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm excited for my coaching session tonight. I'll see you all there. Otherwise, like, I don't really post that much. If I'm in the car, like, trying to be safe, I don't post when I'm driving. Or I will post something quick like, hey, this is going on today. Like, I'm really busy. You just have to communicate. Like, the more you communicate with your followers, it's like, they're like, okay, I love this girl. And so everyone has time. Like, you could even work less than 1 hour a day and you would still run this business. In the beginning, when I was in college, I was going to school full time, working 40 hours a week plus some at Roadhouse and TJ Maxx. I had a significant other, and I was still doing just as good in this business because you're going to find people who want to join your tribe, and you don't need to it's not that much effort when you find people in the beginning. They're like, okay, this is new, this is fun, this girl's doing this, and I want to try it too. And then they're going to fall in love with it just like everyone else does, and they're going to join you. So another common concern is I don't have enough followers. Okay. Some people like don't even have Instagram. So like create a new Instagram if you want a fitness. Like, it is so easy to get followers on fitness stuff because everyone in our day and age wants to lose weight or wants to follow that stupid Pinterest healthy eating plan that they think will work, but it won't. And follow that 5-minute ab video that they think they're going to get abs, and it's not going to work. So it doesn't matter how many followers you have. You run your business how you want. So if you don't go out and follow new people every day, then you're right. You're not going to get new people. But I follow 5 to 10 people a day, and it takes me less than 2 minutes. I go to a profile I already follow, and I follow 10 new people every day. That's what I do in the morning. It's not that hard, and then I grow my followers. You have to put your account on public, which kind of sucks. I mean, not, but like some of you might not want your account on public, but that's how you're going to get people to find your account. Because let's be real, how many of us accept requests from people who are not public, or follow back somebody who's not public because we don't want to be like, oh my God, we're requesting to follow them? That's weird. So once you start, you'll build followers, trust me, and you'll be actively looking for other people to join your team. So what I do is if I If I like Bree's profile, I'm going to go to Bree's profile and I'm going to find 20 people to follow. It takes me 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, because I don't look at everyone's profile. I go to a female, click her. If I think she's cute, add. Because I need people that are like me. If I think like, oh, this girl's like a fucking 00 and she's a fucking babe, she wears a whole face of makeup, am I going to follow her? No. Because like, she's not my type of girl. But like, if it's someone that's like, I don't know, maybe they live on a farm, follow. Or maybe they're, I don't know, an athlete, follow. But I don't follow people that I know are like stupid about their Instagram and they're like, oh my God, I need my ratio. Okay, don't even waste your follow because they're not going to follow you back. And what I do is like at the end of the month, like if I have a lot of followers that aren't following me back, I just go and follow them. You're not losing anything. It takes you like 5 to 10 minutes and you move on with your day. My next one is I'm not a social media expert. Okay, I went to school for marketing. So people tell me all the time, this is easy for you. Okay, let's be real. I paid attention like 10% in college. So I don't even know if I know that much about marketing, to be honest. I do, but I don't. I don't market my target every day. I don't do it perfectly. I've done okay, obviously, because I find new people, but it's all about finding people that are like you. It's not about your target market. Do I want my target market to be 16-year-olds? No, because they're not going to spend $160. Do I want my target market to be like the 18-year-olds who just got to college, who have no money and who drink every weekend but still have no money? No, because they're not going to sign up either. Do I want my target market to be juniors and seniors in college who can spend money? Yeah. Or early moms who need like Shakeology or need a workout program that's good for them at home? Yes. I find people that are like me and my target market and I feel like would like something just like I liked. I find them, follow them watch me, because most people will if they don't know who you are, and then I reach out to them. You'll learn something new about Instagram every single day. Trust me. You'll be like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. Or, oh, that's really cool. And you'll see all these people are watching me. Why shouldn't I reach out? Because I want to thank them for watching me and I want to ask them to join me. Next concern, the biggest concern is I have no story. Okay, bullshit. Everyone has a story. Everyone has a story of, I guarantee every single person in this chat and that will be watching this video has gained weight in college. Let's be real, everyone does. Or I know that everyone's been an athlete, had an injury, or I don't know. There's so many opportunities for you to have your own story. If you wouldn't have a story, then why'd you start? So if you think you are perfect and have no story, have no up and down fitness relationship, fitness story, then why did you start? Because you were in the perfect shape and because you didn't need Beachbody? Okay, well, most of you signed up because you wanted change, or you wanted consistency, or you wanted to be able to do this at home, or you wanted accountability, or you wanted nutrition help. That's all you have to explain to your followers. For me, my story was I was just stuck in a rut and I needed help. And I didn't want to go to the gym and walk around for 45 minutes and not do anything and not see any change, because I did that for a long, long time. And I was sick of that. And I was like, I need results. If I'm paying for a gym, I want to see results. And what's better than doing it at your home when nobody's judging you? And that's what you have to share to people. That's why I share once a week. I share, this is my at-home fitness program where I can stream it from my phone, from my smart TV, from my laptop, and nobody watches me except my damn self and my boyfriend and my mom and my dad. Like, who cares? And you just have to make your story you, and people will join you. Next concern is I'm not fit enough. Nobody is fit enough. Nobody is perfect. That's why you're going on this journey, is because you want to see yourself be fit enough. And I just rock my curves. I rock my abs sometimes. Sometimes I don't have abs. I don't know. They come in and they leave. And if you're working out and showing people and following the nutrition plan, the people will gravitate towards you who are your same size or similar size, or they like the same things that you do. That's what you have to find. people will say I'm not fit enough, but that's not true. Like, there are plenty of girls out there who you would consider not fit that are coaching and being very successful. So I'm not taking that as an excuse. I'm not inspiring. Your story is inspiring enough. Whether you think your story provides inspiration or not, it does. Everyone can relate to someone's story. Everyone has a different story, but everyone can relate in one aspect or not. Everybody else in this story or in this group chat has probably been in a rut before, have been stuck, have been not wanting to work out, have been unmotivated. But that's how you use coaching as an accountability, and you help people realize coaching can make you want to work out, because why would these girls listen to me if I'm not doing it too? And that's where I kind of saw the change in coaching. I'm like, okay, well, if I make a few dollars, that'll help me. But if I provide inspiration and I share my story and I sign people up, I'm making an income, I'm making an impact, and I'm helping these girls figure out that their story is enough. So we have like 7 minutes left. So I just want to rush through this just so we get through. So another concern, or I wanted to talk about money, but another concern is I don't have enough money. How much money will it cost? This has got to be so expensive. Well, I know you were all waiting for this, but money should not be an excuse. I'm providing you with a job. Yes, you have to do the work, but do you have to do the work at every other job that you have? Yes. You have to. Sandy works at a bank. Can she just go to work, not do anything, and get paid? Hell no. Can I go to the county and just say, you know what, I'm not going to work today? Will I get paid? No. I'm providing you with a job that you have to do the work for, just like any other job. So you can make an income if you put in the work, and you make an impact on others and signing up others and helping them change their life. So a job where you make your own hours, control your destiny, there's literally nothing better than that. You work how hard you want to, how much money you want to make, that's all up to you. So the one things that you have to pay is you will have to pay $15.95 every single month. It's called a business service coach fee. So it's for your online coach office. So that will mean nothing to you right now, but when you sign up, or if you decide this is for you, then I will show you what that means. But you log into this coach office and it shows you all your customers, all their orders, pretty much anything you need. There's constant training on there. There's your downline on there. And that's just a fee to cover the online website portal. So you get 25% off all product, apparel, and programs. And programs are usually $79.95 when they come out. And for coaches, we get them for like $54.50 or sometimes cheaper than that. And all product is 25% off. So Shakeology costs like $120 for customers, but it's like $97 for coaches. So even if you decide just to sign up as a discount, even with the business coach fee, you still save money. So that's why some of you like won't sign up for a discount. And I know it scares you that you have to pay that every month, but if you're using the Energize and Recover and Hydrate or Shakeology every month, it's a no-brainer because you still save money even with the coach fee. Even if I add $97 plus $15, that's still cheaper than $120 that you're paying for Shakeology. So every single month you have to order product, but if you're sharing your story and sharing the fact that these products are working for you and helping you get to your results, you should be using the product every month anyway. So it depends on what you order, but it could be anywhere from $40 to $97 if you buy Shakeology. But what I do is I buy Shakeology every other month, and I buy my Energize every other month. So like 1 month I spend $97, but the next month I spend $60 because I'm just buying Energize and Hydrate. And then if I need to Recover, then I skip Shakeology and order Recover, and then the following month I get Shakeology. So I don't want to spend a lot of money. I want to spend the cheapest amount possible. So I have a plan where I like work it out that way, and you can do that too. And there is a $39.95 coach fee, but if you've signed up with a challenge pack, which like pretty much all of you have, then you'll get that fee waived. You'll have to pay for it, but then you'll fill out an account or a little form to like get it back. So $15.95 every single month, ordering product. One thing I do tell people, don't let the ordering product every month scare you. If you have to skip a month, skip a month. It's not going to remove your discount unless you skip more than 6 months. So I tell people, like, if it's a financial burden for you to be spending 50 to 90 bucks, one thing, sign up more people and you'll pay for your product. What I did in the beginning is I was like, oh, I'm just going to sign up 3 people per month. Then I'll pay for my product and I'll make an income. So there's lots of options for you to make money, which I'll explain on this page. So 25 to 40% commission every single time. So if people sign up for an auto ship, like Home Direct, or they get the pumpkin spice Shako, or they get the peppermint mocha Shako, you get 25 to 40% on that, depending on what it is. Even with apparel, if they order apparel, or even if they buy new programs, you get commission from everything. So an annual BOD is that $99, which I like never sell, because I always try to just sell challenge packs, because you get a basic $50 from that, and people want that free product, and it's $108 retail. So like, why would you try to sell them anything else? I'm just going to quickly go through this since I have like 2 minutes left. So once you hit Emerald, you get $50 to $400 extra every month, depending on your team size. Same with Diamond. I haven't even hit Diamond yet, so I couldn't even tell you what you make, but I just know it's from team size. And your matching bonuses, when your team builds, you earn a bonus, which is like quarterly. So there's no cap to your income. You can pretty much make whatever you want, which I'll explain on the next page how I've kind of made money. But the challenge pack is the easiest thing to sell. So if you sign up 3 people in 1 month, you make $150. If you spend $90 on product and your coach fee, you make $50. So it's very simple, and there is opportunity to make money if you sign up 3 people plus some, which I signed up like 10 people every month, so it's fine. Okay, hitting Success Club. So that means signing up 2 to 3 people per month. Less than a minute. It just went from like 3 minutes to 2 minutes. Okay, anyway, if it cuts out, that's why. But bonuses for you, having clients on auto ship, having people as discount coaches so that you make their cycle bonus quarterly. Last year we went to Summit. That is a yearly event that they hold for all coaches. If you get like SC in your first 3 months, you get your ticket paid for, which Rachel is like about to get hers paid for. And yearly Success Club trip, you can earn it free, all inclusive. I just earned my first one. Unfortunately, I can't go because I already planned a trip to Mexico, which sucks because I had to pay for it, but that's another story. So there's opportunity to earn free stuff. I've got shirts, backpacks, everything. Sandy's got shirts, all this stuff. You hit Success Club, you earn prizes. So this is my income progression. In January, I signed up. Well, obviously you guys can read, so I'm not going to read it to you, but it's very simple to make money. So people tell me all the time, like, I can't do this. This is not for me. Like, even in June, like, I was such a lazy piece of shit because I was like depressed that I didn't have a job. And so I didn't really work my business, but I still made $100 after expenses. So what would you do for $100 to $1,000 more every month? You wouldn't know unless you took the leap of faith and said, you know what, I can do this. And I worked my ass off in July because I was like, I have no job. Like, I need to get my life together. September, I was getting auto ship. This is with commission and everything. So I was making money off commission. I was signing up people, and I had Success Club 30, signed up 15 people, because the more people you help, the more money you're going to make. And so I just wanted to share this just so you guys know it's possible. And I don't really do that much like training, like invite